treating a parasite that I found on the fish. Last week I noticed a few of them flashing, so I scraped 2 fish and I found 1 trichodemia on a slide. I wasn't too concerned with just finding 1, but yesterday another couple of fish started flashing, so I scraped both of those and found trichodemia on both of them. So today we're going to treat it with potassium permanganate, or PP. But just a couple of things first before we treat it. I've actually got a 4-foot sturgeon in here. Now, I know you're not supposed to treat PP with sturgeon in because it takes all the oxygen out of the pond. Some people do if you've got adequate oxygen. I've got a 140 litre air pump. I've got a 100 litre air pump running a Nexus plus the waterfall, so I've probably got adequate aeration in there, but just to be on the safe side I've decided to take him out. Now, I was going to do a video of taking him out this morning because it's not something you usually see, but I literally got in the pond with a bag and he swam straight into it, and before I could get my phone or shout anyone to come and video it, I've put him in the temporary pool over here. But what I'll try and do is get a video of taking him out once the treatment's finished and putting him back in the pond. Yeah, quite easy getting him out actually. So what we'll do is, the pond's 2,200 gallons. I've got everything set up ready, and I'll just talk you through how we're going to go about it. Okay guys, so this is the product I'm going to use today. It's potassium permanganate by Kasuri. I've also got their hydrogen peroxide on hand to add in once the treatment's finished, and also if any of the fish start showing any signs of struggling with it, as it's quite a harsh treatment. So the dosage rate is 6.8 grams per 1,000 gallons. So like I said, my pond's 2,200 gallons, so that works out at 14.96 grams. Okay, so obviously make sure your scale's set to grams, and 14 point, 12, 11, 14, 15, 16, let's take a little bit out. 16 still. 14. There we go, so 14 grams. Now we need to add that to hot water. So I'm just going to add hot water from tap to this bucket now, and then I'm going to put some boiling water in for the kettle as well, just because the potassium permanganate dissolves a lot better in hot water. Nice and hot. We don't need too much, as not a great deal of powder to dissolve really, is it? What we'll do is once we've got it all in, we'll take it over and pop an air stone in it for 20 minutes and then add it to the pond. That'll fill up a little bit more. Kettle. It's already boiled. So now we'll go and pop the air stone in it. So we'll just leave that bubbling away for about 15-20 minutes, and then we'll add it to the pond. Okay, so that's been bubbling away now for about 20 minutes. So nice and dissolved. And we'll get it added to the pond. Put that back in there. Okay, so I'm just going to distribute it evenly across the pond surface. And now what we want to try and do is keep the whole pond purple for about 4 hours. Once the treatment's being used, it will go brown, and what we do is we just add a bit more. So as you can see, it's already starting to go purple. We'll just try and maintain that now for about 4 hours. Okay, I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up, but the pond's turned a deep purple colour, and that's what we want to try and maintain now for about 4 hours. If we notice that it starts going brown, what we'll do is we'll add another dose of potassium to it, or if we see any of the fish struggling and gasping for air at the surface, what we'll do is add some hydrogen peroxide just to neutralise the PP straight away. Alright. One other thing I like to do when I'm PPing the pond is just adding the nets to it. Obviously I've taken the fish out with the nets. If there's any of their slime coat on it with parasites on it, they're going to stay on the net. So while there's PP in the pond, why not just add your nets to it? So we're just coming up to the 2 hour mark now after I added the PP. And as you can see, it's already starting to get a brown tinge on the pond. So what we're going to do is just add another quarter dose of the PP, and hopefully that'll see it through for another couple of hours. So I've already got it bubbling away over here. Again, we'll just distribute this evenly across the surface of the pond. The next got some. I'll give you an update in another couple of hours. So it's been the 4 hours now, and as you can see, the pond is a horrible, nasty brown colour. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the hydrogen peroxide now, and that should clear it up in about 10 minutes, neutralise the PP, and then we'll try and get the sturgeon back in. So I've got this hydrogen peroxide, and it is at 25 ml per 220 gallons. So 2,200 gallons, 250 ml. And this can be added directly to the pond, there's no need to mix it. What we'll do is we'll just pour this into the pond. 250 ml. Sorted? So we're ready to put the sturgeon back in the pond now. I've got the shorts rolled up, ready to get wet. I managed to get them out of the pond quite easy. Did it that quick that I couldn't actually video it. So I'm going to try and video it now, how we get them in the bag and put them back in the pond. Whew. So last time I was in the pond, I did that and it swam straight in. Let's see if I can be as lucky this time. Go. It's a bit easier than netting him, you know, you don't want him to get caught in the net, and he's that big and heavy. I don't think you'd have a net big enough to get him in a way. So, trusty bag. It's heavy though.